stairs exercises for hockey players. So everyone knows hockey players have to be explosive, they have to have strong, powerful strides, and we find that stairs can be an awesome tool for really developing that power. So we're gonna go over some of our favorite exercises today, and we're gonna focus a lot on the glutes and the hips. So driving a lot from those glutes and a lot from those hips, because those are the muscles that are specifically going to translate to having an explosive stride on the ice. So we love stairs for hockey players because you can find it literally anywhere. I'm at a rink here today, and so this is something that you could do after practice, before practice, or really just coming over and trying to get some stairs work in. You shouldn't need any equipment for this and still have a really powerful workout. All right, so we're gonna find some stairs, and we're gonna focus a lot today on the glutes. So anytime that we're trying to generate power, using the glutes is a lot more useful than just quad work. All right, so hockey players have the tendency to use a lot of quad here and kind of just muscle their way up, when really if we're utilizing our glutes a lot better, we can generate a lot more power and ultimately start to translate this power into an on-ice stride. So our first exercise is actually just gonna be one at a time, and we're gonna have, again, focusing on our glutes, a step up, one stair at a time. For our next exercise, we're gonna have 2 feet on each stair. So we're trying to generate as much speed as we can here, still staying nice and low and athletic, still loaded up in our glutes, but here trying to get as light little touches as we can all the way up the stairs. For our next stairs exercise, we're gonna skip a stair. So here we're gonna have a little bit of a longer stride, something that's gonna really translate to our on-ice stride. We're gonna be focusing on generating as much power as possible every single push into the stair. Here you're gonna wanna focus on really generating the power from the hips and the glutes instead of focusing on your quads. Our next exercise is going to be focused on jumping. So we're actually going to be jumping 2 stairs every single time. And as we're jumping, we want to make sure that we're focusing on generating as much power as we can. So this isn't necessarily a speed focus exercise where we're trying to get up the stairs as fast as we can. We're going to focus on generating as much power as we can. So if that's 2 stairs or if that's 3 stairs, neither really matters as long as every single jump is as powerful as possible. Our next exercise is the skater hop. Here we're going to focus on generating as much power as we can and almost in a hockey stride position where we're actually going at like a 45-degree angle, landing and then generating as much power as we can to the other leg. So every single time, I really want you to focus on generating as much power as you possibly can, always under control. Our next exercise is a lateral jump. So very similar to our skater hops, we're gonna load up our one leg as much as we can here, and every single time we jump, we wanna focus on generating as much power as we can from that leg. So start by sinking into your glutes, so you're sinking your hip down, and then as you fire from that glute as much as you physically can, and focus on really trying to get as high as you can from the stairs. So here you wanna make sure you're doing it under control and still generating as much power as you can every single push-off. Our last exercise is actually a plyometric-based exercise. So here, instead of just jumping up the stairs, we're gonna have a soft landing and then driving up a little bit higher. And we're really gonna focus on that shortening period. So as we land, kind of shorten that period where we absorb our weight and then express as rapidly as possible. It's important to do this exercise under a lot of control, but really, as soon as we are landed and under control, generating that power as fast as you can. This should only be about a half second. All right, so those are some of our favorite stairs exercises for hockey players. And as you see, you don't need a ton of space to have a great workout. So these are very basic, and we want to make sure that every single time that we're making some sort of jump here, we're loading up the glutes, because that's what's going to translate to having a more explosive stride on the ice. So these are exercises that you can do after a practice if you're here to get a little extra work, or inside of your workout, or just run to your local stairs and try and get in some sort of stair work. This is super useful for hockey players because it translates a lot to the on-ice stride because it's so glute dominant, and it actually eliminates a lot of the sprint variables. These are the kind of exercises that are going to seriously help your performance on the ice by developing the elite power that hockey players need to take their game to the next level.